Get that notion out of your head. It is not for just the plus size women or whatever. It's for everyone. That's why the waist measurements and the hip measurements are on the pattern. So if that's some content you would like to see, please continue to watch.
I remember, I don't everywhere in town. Thinking about the ways to get my bird up. Trying to see the train we was up. I got no resentment of vendetta.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Rochelle from Rochelle.Handmade.Designs, and in this video I am going to be giving you a quick pattern review to a Ronica B. Cole or Needle in the Belt pattern ME2028. This is part of the Black Sewing Network hashtag BSN Black Barbie. Okay, so if you have not heard and you don't know anything about this challenge, you have to be following BSN first of all. And then second of all, it's basically to sew any of the Nomi brand 48 patterns, any one of them to be entered into a drawing. Now, to be honest with you, I'm here for the drawing, but if I don't win, it's okay, simply because I wanted to sew this pattern anyway, and it was on my list to sew because y'all know I've been sewing a lot of pants and shorts here lately because it's been hot, okay? Now, if you are new to the channel, welcome, hello, ciao, guten tag, aloha, hola, konnichiwa, wagwan, sambanani, salom, bonjour. If you are returning, you guys know what to do. Go get you a quick snack, something to drink, come on back so we could go ahead and get into this video. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and put my earring back on and get right on into this sew along. All right, so the pattern that we are reviewing today, now that the earring is back on, is ME2028. It is a Needle in the Belt Ronica B. Cole's pattern. I love this pattern. So let's go ahead and get into it because I'm gonna keep this short, sweet, and to the point. Let's talk about the pattern description. So I'm gonna give my own because I did not look at the Simplicity website, but I did view B, which is the shorts. I will be doing the buster at a later time. I just didn't have time to do it with all the sew-alongs and everything else I've been doing this week, all right? So for the shorts, it is a fly front shorts or pants. They also have wide legs, so the legs are wide, and I love that, okay? It does feature a front, fly front zipper as well. It is also high-waisted as well, and then you will need a button and a exposed zipper or an all-purpose zipper. It does have pockets. So that is the pattern description for this pattern. Let's talk about the skill level. So according to the Simplicity website, and I believe I'm correct, because it has a fly front, so I'm gonna rate this pattern as average. Do I feel this pattern is average? Absolutely. If it has a fly front, it is an average to sew pattern, okay? Even though it was pretty easy to sew for me, but I have done many a fly fronts. But Ronica, which is Needle in the Belt, she has a sew along for this pattern as well. So if you get tripped up, go ahead and follow her sew along, which is on the Know Me Pattern Designers YouTube channel. I have a different way of doing my fly front. I will show that in an upcoming video where I am putting together a fly front zipper. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about notions used. So the notions used, like I said, was just basically a all-purpose zipper, or an they call it exposed or all-purpose zipper. According to the pattern, that zipper needs to be at least 9 inches long. However, I used what was in my stash. And you will also need a button, which is 3/4 of an inch button. I didn't have a 3/4 of an inch button, so I had 1 inch. And I have the shorts right next to me as well. So you're not gonna be able to see it, so that's why I took them off. So you're able to see that as well, all right? And then this is the fly front zipper, all right? In terms of fabric, I used in-car fabric. This was from my stash. I made a pair of pants for the Disney African Princess collection. Back in 2021, I still had this pink. And yes, I made it do what it do because according to the rules, you could only use black, pink, or red. So I used my in-car fabric in pink and then just paired it with black tennis shoes, my Huaraches, and my black paint. The tank is Simplicity 1366, which I have a sew along, and I have worn this so many times, all right? Moving over to the pattern pieces. So it's not many pattern pieces, and I was completely shocked on that as well. But in terms of the pattern pieces, you will need a total of 6, which is pattern piece number 6 through 11. So it's your front, your fly facing, your fly, your back, your pocket, and your waistband. Now, a couple of things that I like, I'm going to say this when I get to the like or dislike. I don't want to get too far off, but those are the pattern pieces that you will need. In terms of pattern sizing, the first is 2 envelopes. The first envelope is 16 to 26 W, and then the second envelope is 28 to 38 W. Now, I want to say for my skinny chicks, I know you guys see a W on the pattern, and the first thing you're going to say is, why is it that the pattern doesn't come in my size? Listen, I am here to tell you that just because it's the W, let's say that the W means sophisticated woman, okay, and not small women, okay? That is incorrect. Let's just say that according to the waist measurements on the waistband, if your waist measures a 31.5, you could definitely get this pattern because that's the size 16, baby, okay? My waist is a 33.5, and I cut a size 22, and it still was a little too big, so I had to take it in, so I should have cut the size 20. We'll get to that here shortly. So I'm here to tell you, stop looking at the number on the pattern. Pull those pattern instructions out and see what's the finished garment measurement, because I'm pretty sure you're leaving patterns on the table in Joann's that you can be sewing up because you're not looking at these finished garment measurements, all right? So thank me later for that, all right? Let's talk about the size that I cut, which is a size 22 on the pattern. Moving over to modifications. Did I make any modifications? Absolutely no. Aronica did a very good job with putting the finished garment measurements on both the waistband as well as the hip measurement as well. Kudos to you, boo. Yes, snap, snap, snap on that. Because all patterns need to have those finished garment measurements for both the waist and the hips, in my opinion, as well as the bust. So I'm just saying, could we please get that? Thank you, Simplicity. Know me, all the pattern brands, all right? If we could get that, that would be amazing, to where we're not fumbling through the patterns when we go to Joann's, all right? Let's talk about, did it look like the photos or the drawings on the pattern envelope? Yes, absolutely. I love these shorts. I will be making it again. I like the fact that the pleats are not like right in the center front where the zipper is. I like that the pleats is a little too off to the side, which I love pants like that. Aronica knew what she was doing when she created these shorts. If you have not made them, I highly advise when summer come around, spring come around, or you can make them now, okay? This is an amazing pattern for sure, okay? Yes. When you sew them, let me know how you feel about the pattern, all right? Are the instructions easy to follow? I'm going to be 100 with you. I did not follow the instructions. For the most part, I have put together so many pants and stuff together, so I pretty much just did not follow the instructions. I did look at Aronica's sew along because her fly front is on the opposite side than what I normally put it on. So that's the only time that I actually looked at the sew along, but for the most part, the instructions are easy to follow, and Aronica did a very good job doing her fly front. So watch the video if you have issues with doing fly fronts, all right? Likes and dislikes. Let's get to likes because I have no dislikes for the pattern. All likes. I like the fact that the finished garment measurement is on the waistband as well as the hips. I like the, of course, tutorial. And who doesn't want a tutorial, right? Even though I didn't really need it, but it's there if you guys need that tutorial. I like that this is high-waisted. I like the fact that it is wide leg. I did not do the pants. However, the shorts is wide leg as well. I love that. I like the fact that the crotch is not like crotching, if you know what I mean. It has a good fit. I feel like you wouldn't have to do many changes if you have a deep crotch or a a short crotch. So basically, if you have a longer or short crotch, it works perfect. It's not going to be drooping. It's not going to be sagging. It's not going to be doing any of that, because just measure your crotch curve to get a good fit. All right. First time experiences. I do not have any first time experience for this pattern. It is an amazing pattern. I think I said that about 10 times. So take note. It's an amazing pattern. All right. Would I recommend this pattern to others? You know what I'm saying. Yes, I would recommend this pattern to others because it's fabulous. All right. And my pattern rating is a 5 out of 5 because listen, y'all see that? Y'all see those photos? Amazing. That's all I could say. Erotica, thank you so much for this pattern. I appreciate it. So if you are not following Erotica or Needle in the Bell on Instagram, go follow her. Thank her for this pattern. Show her some love and all that good stuff. So that's it for this pattern review. I hope you enjoy. All right, so now that we have done the pattern review for Erotica B. Cole's pattern, ME2028. Fabulous. By the way, you guys really need to get into these shorts, all right? So now I'm going to show you the sewing plans that I have this week. So the first thing that I'm going to be doing is out of Mimi G's book, Make It Yours with Mimi G, A Sewist's Guide to a Custom Wardrobe. And the first thing I'm going to be doing is the elastic waist palazzo pants. This is on page 95. So if you don't have it, I mean, you probably don't understand what I'm saying, but by this time, many of us already have the book, but the patterns are in here. But because I purchased the book, I have the PDF that I'm going to, use in order to do the palazzo pants. So I'm just going to make some modifications to it and do the palazzo pants, by Mimi G. So that's one of the plans that I have in my brain, but I do not have the fabric right now. So I'm hoping to pick up fabric tomorrow, or I'm going to use something from my stash. Now I plan on doing basically every single hack moving forward, right? So the first thing I'm going to do is probably a solid pair of the palazzo pants before doing a print, because I want this a collection, kind of like the hacks that Mimi did all the way in the back of the book. She did over 100 hacks, right? So with that being said, I want to be able to start off with, I'm planning on doing like this view right here, but it's more of, I just want solid for right now. I'm probably going to do a solid color. And then as I look to how I want to pair everything together, because eventually I'll have 100 looks as well or more. But I want to start off with probably just a solid color before going to a print, and then I could figure out what I have already in my stash as far as fabric, and then build from there. So this is one of the first things that I'm going to do this week, is work on the palazzo pant, which once again is page 95. I'm getting there for you. It's page 95, the elastic waist palazzo pant from the Mimi G book. The other thing that I'm going to be working on this week is the sew along, and the sew along is for what we call a camp shirt and the shorts. Now, me personally, I will probably do view B and view D, but on view B, the long sleeve, for two reasons, because I can roll it up or roll it down, but take the tab from C and place on B. That's probably what I'm going to do because it is starting to become fall. I prefer the shorter sleeve, to be honest with you. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do view A top. It's the same thing. The only difference is the sleeve variation. And then I'm possibly going to do view D, because I can literally roll up the shorts, but I normally do not roll up shorts or have shorts with cuffs at the bottom. All right. But those are all the plans that I have this week. And that's it for it. Since you made it this far, do not forget to hit that like button, subscribe button, and also smash that notification bell so you are notified every time your girl uploads a new video. So I'll catch you in the next video. And as always, keep sewing.
I remember